What's up, you guys? Famous Ashley Grant here. Welcome to More Movement, Please, the podcast where I hope to inspire you to move your body more. Today, I kind of wanted to talk about where I'm at in my fitness journey and how I'm feeling. I did say that this was going to be part accountability, part education, part inspiration, all the things. And so since it is basically the first week of the new year and I'm healthy enough to actually have a conversation, thought I would share kind of what's been going on, where I'm at, and my goals for 2026. So the first day of the new year, I was really bummed because I could not do the workout I was planning. I still was feeling a little bit sick and dealing with some personal issues in my life, and I just could not get to the gym. And I was really, really sad about it. And I did still go on a long walk that day, still got movement in, but I was pretty bummed about it. So the next day, that Friday, January 2nd, I did do Zumba and low impact. And then after that, Friday night, I went back for Tabata. And then Saturday, I did Zumba, low impact, and stayed for yoga. And yoga was really nice. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. And I can honestly say that if it hadn't been for all the stretch classes I've been doing and the Pilates, I don't know how I would have fared in terms of the yoga. I did do a yoga class a couple months ago at a local brewery that does free yoga on Sundays. But I was just really glad that I've been taking so many stretch classes and all that jazz, because though yoga is still just kind of stretching, it's also requiring a lot of balance and a lot of muscle work and all those things. And so I did really enjoy it. And I'm just glad that my body is able to handle those kinds of movements now, and very grateful for that. So Sunday, there was a variety class, a new class that our fearless leader, our instructor, Rhonda Good, started. And so I went to that and it was phenomenal. Then Monday, I did Zumba and low impact again. And then that night I came back for a spin class, and I did it's called Tabata Mix Up, I believe. And so I did that as well. So I got 4 classes in on Monday. Then yesterday was Tuesday. And the plan was to do 3 classes in the morning and 2 classes that evening. So here's how things went down, though. Tuesday morning, I did the mat Pilates class that Rhonda was covering. Then I did low impact cardio and toning and stayed for abs and booty. And the plan was to go back and do another round of low impact cardio and toning and then stick around for Tabata. Unfortunately, I made the little mistake of thinking, okay, I'll just nap for a few minutes and then I'll get up and I'll go back to the gym. Well, for some reason, I don't know why, I didn't set my alarm. And so I slept right through the 2 classes, and I was really, really bummed about it. So today is Wednesday, the day that I'm recording this, it's Wednesday, and Rhonda's covering another class. It's called Triple Threat. And so I'm here at the gym and I'm going to take it. But I just kind of wanted to share that because when I make plans for myself and intend to do something, I get really bummed whenever I don't actually do that. That's the whole point of me, sharing these accountability posts and sharing what my plans are for the week, is I want to share what's really going on. And the funny thing is, whenever I shared on Monday my plans for working out for this week, I actually did not say that I was going to go on Monday night or Tuesday night. And I don't know, subconsciously, I just didn't know if my body would be able to handle it or what, but I ended up not going to the Tuesday night stuff. And basically the main reason that I'm sharing this is I just want to tell you that if you make a plan and you slip up, it doesn't mean you failed. It just means you got to keep showing up. Like, the whole point of committing to this as a lifestyle change is you've got to keep showing up. It's about consistency more than anything. It's about progress over perfection. And so though I'm a little bummed that, I didn't do what I had hoped to do, I am still proud of the fact that I am still making progress. I am still showing up. I am here this morning on a day that I normally wouldn't be at the gym. I'm still trying. I'm still going to keep showing up. And I said I was also going to share my goals for 2026. My goals for 2026 in terms of fitness is I want to get to a place where my knees aren't hurting to the level that they currently are. They aren't hurting nearly as much as they were when I got serious about all this, which is great news. Obviously, it's fantastic. I'm super thrilled about it, but I am still dealing with some knee pain. I'm still having to use a knee brace for pretty much all of my my exercise classes that I've been doing, because there is still significant pain that happens there, especially if we're doing things where we're on on our knees, or, doing a lot of squats. So I will be working on more of that. And so if you guys have any recommendations for, knee strength and making your knees feel better, I'm open to pretty much anything. So hit me up. I'm on all the socials at Famous Ashley Grant. You can find me if you just search Famous Ashley Grant on pretty much any social media. I'm on X, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. I'm even on Blue Sky. I'm considering setting up some others, but it's a lot of work, man, to be on all these social medias. I don't know if you guys have experienced this yourself, but it feels like there's just so many social media profiles that are available. And I am a believer that you should at least have a profile everywhere, but I don't know if I want to actually be active on all of them. I'm trying to figure out, my plans professionally for how I want to play with those. But yeah, please feel free to hit me up if you have any suggestions for knee strength. I am going to try to keep doing more spin classes, because from what I understand, that's really good for knees. And the other thing that's really good for it is to actually lose weight, because Rhonda says that every single pound you lose takes 3 pounds of pressure off of your knees. And I am down a little over 22 pounds, I believe, at this point since July. And I am hoping to lose even more this year. That is one of my goals for 2026, is to continue losing weight. I have said many times that I don't intend on like full-blown dieting. I am cutting back a little bit in terms of like sweets and sodas and things like that. But I don't ever want to be the person who says, restrict yourself completely, because the whole point of this is to keep wanting to show up. And I know anytime I've ever restricted myself, that's when I fail. That's when I have the most problems. So yeah, those are my big 2 goals for 2026, is to continue losing weight and to work on my knee strength. And I guess the third big goal is to try to keep using those 20-pound dumbbells. I'm still doing it sporadically. I'm not using them as frequently as I think I should be. I am still having some trouble with feeling like some weakness and things like that. So I'm still mainly using the 8s and the 15s, 8s for my smalls and 15s for my bigs. Yesterday, I was in a significant amount of pain, however, and so I was using the 5s as my smalls and the 10s as my bigs. But I know these things happen. I know there's going to be days where you show up and you're going to feel weaker than you normally do. But my goal is to get to a point where the 10s are my smalls and the 20s are my bigs. So those are my big goals for 2026. Thank you for listening. Hopefully hearing, kind of what I've been going through and what I'm up to inspires you to, if nothing else, just move your body more. Like, that's the big goal that I want for everyone, is I want everyone to move their body more. And hopefully this raw and real look of what I'm experiencing inspires you or helps you, or just at least helps you feel like you're not alone in this. Because I don't know about you, but I can't stand the idea of feeling like I'm alone on a journey. That's the whole reason I'm obsessed with group exercise and love, showing up and seeing people that are also going through the same things I'm going through. We root each other on, we talk to each other, and we kind of help keep each other accountable. If someone doesn't show up, we send a message to each other. Like, it's really good. So if you can find people in your own life to kind of help hold you accountable, do it. And if you don't have anybody in your life, I am putting out a accountability post every Monday where I'm tagging people that have asked me to tag them. So hit me up if you want me to add you to those tags. I would love to help you hold yourself accountable as well. And yeah, I'm excited for 2026. I'm hopeful for good things for the future, and I want good things for everybody who's listening. And onwards and upwards, my friends. Have you worked out today?